Hello everyone. Let me test a few things. Okay, so I think it is good now. My microphone is a bit far. Okay. So let's start. So I'm working like I just in morning I just got an idea of creating an application to trace like incoming and outgoing traffic to our local system. So I did like a small POC in the morning, and this is the main one that I will be starting on. Project name is MONE, that is like a let me give the breakdown. Monitor networking, sorry, network. So it is like MO plus NE. Don't ask me like why did you choose this. Just a random. So let's start first. Let's set up the module. I did set up the folder structure, but let's start. Go mod init MONE. Okay. I think it is added. Let's see, hello world. If you guys have any question, then you can ask me. And I might be having some internet issues, so bear with me. Okay, so it is good. So for this one, okay, so let me for some second disable my screen. Let me see my GitHub. You need to be cautious about these things nowadays. So for this one, what we'll be using is let me get the package name. It is this. It's an Go package by Google. Go packet. So for with this we can get incoming and outgoing. We can log incoming and outgoing requests. It is forked from this guy. Let's go to Go doc. Let's install this first. So we have the package here. Let's start with the main function. So the tech stack will be like let's start documenting here. Tech stack. It will be Go, then it will be fine for the UI library because I'm thinking of adding a UI. I have the design in my note in my paper, just a raw paper that I will try to implement here with you guys. So this stream will be a bit longer version from the one that I usually do, but let's see. I have to go out, but we'll try. So first let's get the base one. So in the services, let's add main.go. Let's add run. I will be going in base version because I'm not that good with Go. I just started learning it like 2 3 months back. I used to do, but I had been like I did not spend much time on exploring and learning it more. So I'm like a newbie to it. So here for listing packets, we will need all the devices like devices that the like suppose I'm now for now I'm connected to Wi-Fi, so it will be VLAN 0. if I'm connected to like with it, ethernet, so it will be ETH0 and all those like devices. Like you can have multiple devices, like I have a USB adapter, like ethernet adapter, Wi-Fi adapter for Wi-Fi, because my ASUS Wi-Fi is not working. They said like it is not helpful to change, so I got that. But let's first list down the devices that we have in my system. Let's for those who don't know, FMT is like print for printing things to console. We use FMT. I don't recall this full form. Let's see. I don't know the full form. Services is running. So we need devices. For this, for devices we use PCAP, which is a wrapper around like CLib and PCAP or something. Let's go there and see. The PCAP, find all, and this gives us error. Find attempt to enumerate all interfaces of interfaces on the current machine. I don't need this suggestion. If null, we don't have anything, then we iterate through each device. Device. Then devices. Let's print the raw what we have here. Let's see. So first here we need to come to main. Welcome to run, and then is from um, service on service function. It should be services instead of main. Run function. Let's run this. Oh, nothing. Okay. Let's install this. Hope my screen is not that small. You can comment like if I should increase the font size or something. So here we have device name. Uh, in this it returns an interface. Interface has name, description, flags, and addresses. So here is the name. Okay, so let's do things. Device name. Description. Device description. Then we need flags. I don't know what this flags are. Addresses. Okay, so this is IP address and all. So we don't care now. Let's just have device name and description. Let's put this in one line. So it is good with a separator of double this thing, and let's just remove this. So we know this name and this thing. The device is this, description is this. So you can see I have multiple interfaces, and from this one I'm connected to, I think this one something. Let's see. So we have the devices names. So for this one, let's have a function. get devices, and let's put all this here, and at end just returns okay. And let's have types. I think VS Code change this logos also. So package types. So this will return. Okay, so what we can do is interfaces. No, this will be of type. I forgot how to create type in Go. I think it's struct. Let's take that one from this directly then. Type interface struct. Okay, this is type. So this will be um, um, local interface. So it will have a name, and it will have a description of string, and this will be of type um, local interface from types. And let's append this interface. Let's return this interface, and it will return interface terminal. Get, get local interfaces. These are local interfaces that we have. Let's just log it. So we have everything here. So from this we need to choose one on which we want to listen. I don't know, I'm worried about showing my IP, but I don't think so you will be able to do anything because just an ISP. I don't have any personal private IP, so let's see. So I have the interface. Let's choose. What I will do and find was like this will be a part of drop down. From this you will be able to select one, and if on that like selected one we will do all the listening, like you can listen for like incoming, outgoing, or and for like both also. But for now let's choose one. We need to choose device actually, not the description. So I don't know which one it is. Let's go with this. We need to do escaping of it. So we have the single device that we want to handle. Then in this one, after we have the device, we need to listen to it. We have the interfaces on this device. Is it no copy decoding on this usage? And the function is like open live or something. But let's see. Give me on. Let me close my door. It should be good now. Here it should be open live. You see, we have permission to listen to these things. So this gives us an handle, and oh, we have the suggestion. That's good. So what this takes is it takes a device and snap length, snapshot length. I guess has a rate for each packet. Let's add a snapshot length. Think of let's take 65,535, and this is like a, if you're from networking side you might recall this number. Snapshot length. Then we have this promise for promiscuous mode. Yep, promiscuous mode is like your computer will, we have like a router or some like, I don't recall the exact term, but it will listen to everything, not just the packet coming to your laptop, but all the requests. And the last one is timeout, block forever, for nanosecond resolving. And the timeout warning, this function supports only in microsecond timestamp for nanosecond resolution user inactive handle. No need. And then we have the timeout. Let's go with pcap block forever. I don't know what it is. And then if we have, if error is not null, then return. And for handle, and we need to, it returns handle and pointer saying we need to close it. Let's close it. We close. Then let's iterate to this handle. Let's handle has multiple packets. Okay, so this is now our packet source. So this will listen to our network interface and gives hold all our packets. So we need to get the packet decoder. What is it? Packet data source. So we need to create a data source for the packets, or maybe we need to listen to it. New packet source. It's not part of handle. It's part of the packet new handling. Say it takes two things, depends one value. It can just insert packets, not anything else. So new packet, so it takes a source packet source. So our device, our handle is the packet source and decoder. So decoder type is link. Link type becomes a pcap data link as a link layers link type. For each packet, let's move it and let's print it. Let's see. Okay, we're getting a lot of information, and each packet, to the packet, each packet has a lot of information in here. Okay, so let's write a function to log this packet. Packet import takes a packet. We're loading the packets in packet. So we need the source port, destination port, if it is incoming or if it is outgoing, and also like we can block some of the APIs because our computer can also talk to like itself some from other port to other port, like from localhost 8000 to 3000 or from like 3000 to 65,000 for Windows or something. So we can block that also, but let's skip that for now. In the log packet, what do we need? Okay, so in here we have a packet. In packet we have dumb layers, packet layers written all layers in this packet containing the necessary layers class link layer returns the first link layer in the packet, link layer network layer transport application. Nice. Application actually I have a blog on this thing, how web uh, you can go to like dev.tools causeism, how messages travel internally or something. Is it network hardware, how message travel internally? I think I have a chart here. Yep, physical, from physical data link network transport. I think your MAC address is associated here, IP address is associated here. This is created session, then presentation, then goes to your application, then again it happens the same thing, application. So from layer 1, so layer 7 is your mobile, then presentation data is converted, then session established. Okay, here IP is added in transport. In network layer is physical path, that is MAC address, format of the data on the network. This defines the format. You can read this article. Let me paste it in the chat. It's good. So here we need the network layer and transport layer for the information. So network layer information will be packet network layer, and trans layer, that is transport layer, packet transport layer. So here we have network layer information, the first network layer, and here we have transport layer information. Let's print this thing. Um, and just let's just log for one request, not for all. Net layer packet information. Let's have for trans layer. Let's log this thing. The system cannot find the specific path. Why? Okay. Oh, what is it? Net layer 56,298. Can we find anything useful here? Net Okay, let me get from my POC app. If netmail is null, then we return the error. So login, let's just click this thing. Source IP, destination IP, net flow, endpoints. Is it a thing? Source and destination. Okay, so we have source. Okay, let's log this thing. As before, let's see. Packet from this port, source IP, source port, destination IP. Okay, so we need IPv4. Strings. No, this should not be like this. Uh, okay, so now we need to get the direction. I don't know. Like, let me see how we are getting the IPv4 address. It should not be IPv6. Let me try this thing. If this works. Nope. We are getting IPv6 address. Oh, it is network layer is for a Mac. Logical address. Is logical address the IP address? No, this one is it on this. That is managed of law, the database information, long data transmission, transmission, facility, the layer, and the data method. So they store themselves on the level of the in this way will be no longer communication to be more reliable and works on a port address, the portal, and the port, okay, something. Okay, let's get the direction of the flow. Direction. And also let's get the let's get the local IPs, because we can have multiple local IPs also that are communicating with each other. This will be IP that will return this local IPs interface address. We're getting everything in suggestions. So we don't care about the error, because if it's not error then we return this simple one local IPs, and we need to iterate it. Address in this, it's not loop back address, IP address, okay, address dot where they referencing it, ipnet dot ipnet dot ip dot two four network number not equal to nil, then the local IPs. Let's log the all the local IPs. RCA, this helps in getting the directions. Okay, so why do we need the direction? So we need to see like if it is incoming request or outgoing request for that specific reason. So get direction, it takes the local IPs. In direction we can add these things, and point. It can be string. Okay, so instead what we can have here strings. No worries, okay. In this one, we need to check if the current IP is the local IP. So let's have a function is local IP. We have the IP and if local IP SRC and not of destination, so then it is outgoing. So it is not local. If it is not local and destination, I think this is inverse. Not local IP. IP SRC is SRC or local IP, and SRC this current is not a destination IP. So it is going. It is making this request. This is going. This is coming. Okay. We have the direction, and for other it is anonymized. Then we have here we have the direction, and also we also need the protocol actually. So what this protocol will be layer type. Okay, so with layer type can be in 64, and we also need the size of the packet data. Let's log this thing a good way. Proto declare and not use, but we will use it. But size packet info, let's added before direction. It's UDP unknown from this to this, and this is the byte size. But here we need IPv4 because we don't know like how we can get this information, and why this is unknown. It's log local IPs. But let's just keep it simple. So we have this one. These are all the local IPs. Okay, so in destination, let's add this to string format. String format. Let's give this string, and here it takes an string. I think is local IP somewhat different. Okay, so let's do one thing. Okay, let's change to my POC version. Then I thought I can use different method, but it seems to not work. So here let's have src. It says net layer, the netflow.src. Then we have destination. Let's remove this thing. Destination we have, then this will be this. This is string at the end. Let's see what we have now. Is oh, it is different layer. But my purpose was okay. So for the protocol, it is TCP. So I think this should be good layer type for protocol. And destination port we have. I think it is my local only, but here we are getting IPv6. So that's why it is not able to give the correct one. And what I'm using is be this one. Okay, so my Microsoft, I'm gonna go with this one. Let me see which one is it. I have just one my external Wi-Fi connector. This is not correct. In the local IP, let's do one thing. Is net pass IP of this IP. It is string. Let's make this IPstr. IPstr. If IP is directly null, when we return false, for this we check is equals to it's still unknown. Okay, let's not check only for one. Let's check for many. For most of for every every of it is unknown. Okay, the reason is let's log this. Source destination, and we are logging. Are we logging? Yep. No, we are not logging. Let's log it. Local IPs. Let's just run for one. It is coming here. I don't know where it is making this request. I think it is to YouTube or something because it is ARIN. Oh, it is to Microsoft. Maybe Steam is doing, not Steam, like your YouTube Studio. How come YouTube Studio? Maybe OBS or something. MSFT. No worries. Windows things cannot ignore it. Now it is IPv6. That's good. Now let's get the timestamp. Okay, so we know like at what time the request is made. Timestamp packet data dot timestamp. Then we need to format it to what format? RF time dot RF RF. I don't know. Let's go with this. Here we have the time packet info. Percentage F. Let's add your timestamp. Packet info. This is the timestamp. Oh, it is still unknown because it is IPv6. See when we get IPv4. Here it is IPv4. Here it is IPv6. Strange, but no worries. For now we have it. Okay, so we have all the things. So now we need the UI. Here, like I need to see like why we are getting this unknown all the time, but checking direction for source is this, direction is this, and local IPs are this. So it is in IPv4 format, and here it is getting in IPv6 format. So source and destination. Here we always need it in IPv4 format. Is it? It can be anything then. It's not guaranteed, or I think so. Where's my Pomodoro? No worries for now. Let's see. So we have the base ready. So we just need to put it into a UI. So I have the design ready. I'm not in a. I don't want to design it in Figma or anything. You guys are smart, so you can understand. Okay, so now we have the here we have the UI library. So let's add a builder, build UI. Services will listen, and UI will build it. It is from the UI service. Yep. Builder is on. Okay, let's see. So builder is on. It is like a stream. So probably we will listen it in a channel and then pass it through this builder UI. But let's have a default builder. Give me a moment, guys. I will be on mute for some time, but I will be on my screen so you can watch. Hello everyone. I think it should be good now. I'm back. I don't know. It is taking very long time to do this thing. It is running like maybe it is caching, caching or something. So let me add the Thomas. So this is like a meta information, like adding logo or something. So I'm working on my other project. This one, Vans. Just random other random name. So this is the logo. I'm thinking like using it for. Oh shit. Okay. Not open here yet. It is good now. Let me move to this window. So I'm safe. Okay. Is it here? Let me rename it to Mon. This should be good. In UI builder. Yeah, we need to give a name to this. Okay, let's just first wait for this to finish. Configuration. Hello, hello everyone. Hope you're having a good day. I don't know when it will run. And this caching, I know, for the first time, it takes a lot of time. But for second and after that, like, it should be good. This no logo. It looks good actually, no? Hmm. Let's have app ID also. This is for like mobile version of it. Let's see how long this takes. Hello, hello everyone. I'm thinking of coming back regularly on YouTube. Sometimes I spend time on reading articles from Zerodha, Zerodha and some other like platforms. I'm starting to go deep into finances and all because yep, market demand and also let's see AI also like I have done few projects on AI also like just a chatbot and like not core like creating a model or adding some improvement to it or anything not related to like some oh wow things just a simple projects and all but let's see so this is something else um, I thought it would be good to have like just like a network packets coming from outside to our laptop and from laptop to outside because for as a developer I sometimes I need like where my where it is making request and all those things. So I thought we have like and not nmap. I think nmap something like that for this thing, but it is too complex for like to just see like where the network is going or the API is making like where the packets are getting sent, how much is the packet size and also that's simple one. I think it will be finished in 2 3 days if I take it seriously. But I don't know about myself. So let's see. Why it is not running, man? I mean, it didn't print hello also. Let's update. Eh, this is for I think Europe. Hmm. No, American Institute of Indian number. Sorry. For Europe, I think we have something similar name. I got confused. IPN, no, American Registry for Internet number. So this gives us the IP. Is it installed? I think it is. On this main. If I remove this thing, okay, so let's read some article while it is loading. I have a lot of articles in my bucket list. Let me see. Let's read this. Why does US government keep shutting down? Yep, I heard the news actually, but I didn't know like what this shutdown is. So I saved this link. Mm, so while this is okay, while it is loading, let's see. The US government shut down. What's an government are now? Platforms at home with nothing to do. No one included inflation and private security investment and government policy. Doing what they do best, blaming each other for everything that's wrong with the country. And this isn't the first, and the US government has come first since 1988. It's the 11th. So there are three questions we need to address today. Why has the US government actually shut down? What's the economic impact of this shutdown? Why this happened only in the US? The shutdown. So every year the US government has to decide how much money it plans to spend in the upcoming year, and this decision has to be made by the 30th of September, which is the end of the fiscal year for the US. Okay, 30th September. It is September. For us, it is March, April. But it's not the president and his trusted circle who get to make the decision. It's the US Congress. Congress is like a parliament there, which includes people from both the Republic and Democratic parties. So they have two groups, like we have Congress, BJP, and many others. They have like mostly these two parties. They have others also, but this is the most two famous ones, which has to pass around 12 separate appropriations bill. What is it? Law passed by Congress that provides budget authority to government agencies, allowing them to spend money for specific purpose. These laws can be for a finite or indefinite amount and are essential for funding government operations. Okay, these bills are then what funded this can consist of things like a national park, NASA, and scientific research schools, military. They don't sound reasonable, but that's how they categorize the mandatory stuff. On the other hand, the one governed by law that let spending goes on is more the social welfare type of the spending on social security, pensions on Medicaid, food stamps, and unemployment insurance. Appropriation bill makes up less than a third of all federal spending. And even though the stuff that has shut down the government only account for up to 30% of the people in power still need to make a decision about which department gets how much before the government can operate. That's the way it is now. America doesn't typically pass all 12 bills, which has to pass around 12 separate bills. So they हेलो रन भाई, कैसे हो? तबीयत कैसा है तुम्हारा? ठीक है? So, yeah, so continuing resolutions हैं। बढ़िया, तुम बता। मैं भी बढ़िया सर। आज मैं सोचा स्ट्रीम कर लेता हूँ फिर से। नहीं नहीं, रेस्ट करो रेस्ट करो। अरे ये पता नहीं ये क्या सीन हो रहा है इधर, तो मैं अपना था ये सोच रहा था ये पढ़ लूँ। Stop your message which simply says let's keep the money flowing at current level for a few more weeks so we can keep arguing. So they just अपना का काम किए। हाँ, कल मीट है ना? मैं नहीं, मैं थोड़ा टाइम बात करूंगा, मेरे को थोड़ा बाहर जाने का है, तो अपलोड टूट जाएगा इसके लिए। आके मैं हाफ एन आवर या 1 आवर तक बाहर रहूंगा, उसके बाद मैं करूंगा। मैसेज सिंपली टाइम लिख देना। कौन सा टाइम? अच्छा हाँ, कल का टाइम ना। हाँ ठीक है, मैं लिख दूंगा। इज इट डन? यस सर। Continuing resolution. We have it here. Finally. Sorry. Let's see how much time this. Oh, okay. This was fast. So we have the fine UI. Okay, let's wait for some time then. We finish the shares, stop the message, simply says let's keep the money playing at current levels for a few more weeks so we can keep arguing. So they just stick to the same funding levels as the previous year temporarily, and everyone agrees to take their agreement. And let's go on. The shutdown happens only when even an agreement on a CR can't be reached, and that's typically the case when the party that's not in power wants to hold the government hostage and fulfill their policy wishes. Nice. So like the other party wants to fulfill some of the rules, not rules, the whatever you say. For instance, today the ongoing shutdown that began on 1st of April, and the cause of this settlement is on a medical front had increased subsidies and the Affordable Care Act that would keep insurance premiums on the lower end of the Americans, but the Republicans have cut back on this funding, and there are rumblings that this will cause premiums to double. So the Democrats simply refused to supply the demanding bill until they could reach some sort of okay. And once the deadline passes without funding, an Anti-Deficiency Act kicks in, which basically says government agencies cannot spend money they don't legally have. Right, the government has to close all non-essential operations immediately and only staff deemed essential, like air traffic controller, to show up and work without pay. Okay, what? To conclusion, without pay, hoping they eventually get paid for all their hard work. Okay, uh, shutdowns don't typically cause much to the economy, nor do they ruffle the market, and that's because they are short-lived and anyone can see it coming from miles away. The US government shutdowns. Okay. This woman has had 20 funding gaps, resulting in 10 shutdowns since 1976. A shutdown happens when government doesn't agree on a budget, so part of the federal government has to close into the spending funding gap shutdown. So there is a funding gap. Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, the US Attorney General ruled in 1990 that federal must stop operating if they don't get funding. Okay, from here, so shutdown. 486. So here they were to shut down. Even 16 years without a shutdown here. Bill Clinton, then we have Barack Obama and Donald Trump. 18 and 19. Okay. This is Iran in some recent funding gaps apparently had limited effect because these gaps were either too short or weakened, meaning affected agencies did not begin shutdown so before Congress restored funding. And if you look at the market now, you will see that playing out the benchmark S&P and is higher by one a week since the shutdown began on the 1st of October. It did drop but on the 10th of October, but that had nothing to do with the shutdown. Also, even though economic growth falls uh, as the government activity grows to some estimates say that the US will lose about 7 billion in economic. This is usually temporary. In the last one shutdown, will be between the final return fell by 0.1% and 0.2% in 2019, but in the following quarter, GDP was temporarily higher, stimulating made up from the news. And that's because the government will eventually get paid and people go back to spending their money. The only problem now seems to be the Trump fighter. He seems to be like firing people as it's reality show, and he might just enjoy this opportunity until September. He did say we will be laying off a lot of people, and it certainly looks like the process has begun. Most yes, government workforce cuts have begun. Okay. To add to that, his team has already said that some of the budget cuts for the energy and transport department will not be Amsterdam could be cause a headache for the US Federal Reserve, the central bank, they being considering an interest rate cut. And that will support economy and improvement sentiment, but without all the economic data, they are operating the blind. So unless the official data starts to come out, they might be hesitant in taking any big call that determine the trajectory of the economy. So it could delay any potential boost. The economy, especially if Trump follows through with the promise of the fire people. No one knows how that will work. Okay. Anyway, just one last thing, you might be wondering why government shutdown in US seems to be a phenomenon and why such an impact doesn't occur. You should know is that the US follows a presidential system, the branch which is president and legislative branch which is Congress. So sort of their version of India Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and both these branches are independently elected, which also seems the control is often split. You have different parties controlling the presidency, the House, and the Senate. So getting everyone to a budget is hard. On top of that, this the Anti-Defamation Act amended which makes spending impossible if the budget is passed and experiment shut down. Other countries don't really have something like this. Even the similar voting systems such as Brazil, there is a provision which allows the government to continue under the previous year, but if a new one isn't passed in time, there is no law made the government shutdown. In most countries like India, Canada, and the UK, cabinet is drawn from the Lok Sabha, the lower house. It is not system, and that itself make a failed budget quite unlikely. And the worst case is no company. This should trigger a new election itself. Nice. There now we know about the US system as they so often and it's nice opportunity. Applicants are so independent and great problem for themselves. What good can. Okay, so let's take this here and yep. So here we have the UI. So in this build UI, I will see like how we can connect these two things. But for now, we have the UI. In UI, let's remove the. Okay, let's add this. We have an app. Yeah, we need the app with ID for um, app, app ID, and new window will be we start app name. Let's give version for now the default. Let's give the window a size. So what we can do is window. Let's say let's find us. So resize we can only do on desktop. So this desktop is first it is not a desktop. Let's assume that false. And this is it a desktop. Okay, dot app if okay is not null desktop is true if is desktop and let's give this a specific with the window resize find new size let's give it like a it takes with 300 and let's give it 600 content is allowed let's run it It is like this. So we need to increase it. 600 is good height, but width should be 800. This should be good. I think this size is nice for now. We can fix this also, but I think this is good for now. Yep, this is good. So what we really need is, let me give you the overview from my paper. What I have planned. So this is the UI. Here we will have a header. In header we have incoming, outgoing, and all. Okay, so first, so that is second screen. Sorry, for the first screen here, you will be informed like what all like for what all packages you need to install. Like for Windows, you need npcap application like DLL files, so it can listen. And then after that, once that is done, we will show all the interfaces that you can opt for. You can click on single interface. Once you click on the single interface, here you will have a header like incoming, outgoing, all, start, stop, and save. Save is like you can download everything in CSV format, and here you will have a tabular structure of all the like timestamp, um, request type like network type, if it is TCP or UDP, and everything related to that. I think I can also show metadata information, like, cause I think metadata is not encrypted. Content is encrypted in HTTPS, but metadata is not encrypted, so we can get a lot of information from it too. So let's start for now. So how the structure will be in the fine context. So let me get my paper. So here we have the header. So so basically we need a horizontal split. Horizontal, maybe. Yep, we need a horizontal split. Split here we will have a header and the body. Okay. Okay. So first of all, okay. So let's talk about screen two. Sorry, I'm like messing it up, but for screen one, here we will have the hello from Moon, and then here we have like all the interfaces, or if not interfaces, then we will ask them to like you need to install these packages, please download it. After they have downloaded, they will have a list. Once this list is done, so here we will have a central hbox or vbox, and in that we will have here we will have a new label, and here we will have a list of items, and list of items will be devices. And that devices, I think what we can do is now we can integrate that service here, and in that service we can get each and individual chunks and do that thing there. This is good, nice. You see, like we are moving and getting the idea. This is how we do. Okay, so let's start. So we will have uh, screen one. Let's call this. I'm very bad at naming. Screen one. We'll have screen two. We will always we will always show screen one. It will return find canva object actually. Let's return this. So here we will have screen one for now. What time is it? Okay, 7:19. So I have like 12 minutes. So this is screen one. In screen one. So let me recall. For recall, I am using my other ON ON's application here that I have built earlier. Okay, so here we will have a title which will be widget welcome, and title and text will be center. What else we can do? Bold will be true, Let's keep it monospace. Okay, so we have the title label, and then we need the main content. So in content, it will be new vertical box here, and this is content. What is happening here? It should be container, I think so. Yeah, nice. Welcome to Moon, and this is first screen of the. Okay, nice. So here this will also be a. This is main content. Main content. Let's have a body content. This will be a body content. And this, okay, here what we need. So let's have a. It is like this. We don't need this. We need the checkbox. Choices or checkbox group. We need radio group. This will be interfaces, but let's use a random name. Nice. So this from here we can only select one. This is good. let's let's start giving some design. Select your device type. This should be in center, no? I don't know how to align it center, but for now let's keep it default. Here, okay, let's start integrating this with our service. Hmm. So to export it to different file, we need that local interfaces. Printf returns it. And this thing. Let's see. Oh, nice. See, interface device. Good, good. So description is not this things. From here we can select. Let me add this to scroll because you can have a lot of things here. No? body contents will be new horizontal scroll, not horizontal, we need vertical scroll here. Let me remove this. What? Ah, okay. How can I give the height? This is the main content. Becomes the main content. Yes, main content. Just a single thing. Title we have body content, article. Let me remove scroll for now. Let me first keep it very simple for version 1, and for future versions we can improve a lot. I think this is good. Or can we put description on the next line? Oh no, that doesn't work. It's like it's the value. Device will be value strings or split by zero, and we need. Okay, that was correct actually after 8, so that removes the devices from it. We have the single device, selected device. Nice. Oh, okay. This happened. Yeah, not okay. Oh, it's time. Thank you everyone. I need to go out. Sorry. Let me push this thing. It is a public repo, so you can continue. Base for UI. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. Have a good day. Not good day. Good evening. Bye bye.